MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Digging in, Cameron Mabin. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit. The center fielder, Cameron.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts to his left. He's there, and there's 1 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Victor Reyes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is foul right side. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball. Daniel Norris gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
For the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 0 for 4. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting first, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and lines it to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Bogarts at second, Devers at first, one gone. 3-0 now. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mabin is there. 2 gone.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Kristen Stewart.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. Two men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0. Here it is. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Mabin is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, two.
Colin McHugh comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Colin McHugh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Softly hit to short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Chavis.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Red Sox on top 2-0. Striding in for his first at-bat, Kristen Stewart. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Isaac Paredes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Paredes is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And it's 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Nico Goodrum is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Takes this the other way to right. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try. try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, one away.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
So striding in, Michael Chavis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Kristen Stewart.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners on first with 1 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That's 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Cameron Mabin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Popped him up. Chavis in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in now, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3.
Ball from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Huh? My headset's broken. No, it's just, you know, like the microphone things come off. Because I step on it one time.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
And the Tigers are easy, they suck.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands
Man,
in.
you lose the Orioles. Like, I watch the Orioles, you can't win every game. Like, I watched the Orioles 14-9 early in the year. Look at the Capacitors suck. Like, I don't lose my ace. My ace don't lose to the Orioles. Chris Sales won't lose to the Orioles.
No, both of those balls have been inside, so
the most he'll ever get is like 4 runs. He won't get up like 8 runs.
If
you get 8 runs, then that's fucking broken.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there,
Tigers,
especially with count leverage.
the Tigers shitty offense. Like, I shut them out.
But he was able to notice.
I actually have a no-hitter.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in.
My starter got injured. I have a combined perfect game. But I don't even know who to put in the bullpen because I don't want them to get a hit. Imagine if I throw a perfect game, you know, it'd be with a bullpen, but still no hitter.
Popped up. Romine is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Nice.
So
It's
coming to the
wasting.
plate,
You don't see him?
J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I don't even know where that even is.
From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
My record against the Orioles, I don't know what it is. I think it's like probably like 9-5
Bouncer up
against the
middle.
Orioles.
And that finds its way
The
through
Blue
for a
Jays I
base
always
hit.
beat. The Yankees, I think I'm like 8-7 against them.
That's his
Like they're both
second knock of the
equal.
game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Look there too. 3 o'clock. Not really. I was supposed to be off, but I took some shit.
And a ball pop foul.
It's on
to the
4-hour
right
shift.
side,
It's
out of
7:30. I might get off at 7. It's like, I don't get why they need me to come in. It's just tell me not to come in. It's not to be busy. We really have enough people. I saw the schedule. I'm like,
popped him up. Goodrum has a play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Boston.
yeah.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, all you do is to build new rivalries for who for styles. Styles being the opponent.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now.
Yeah, 44 people, you can play in a Fatal 40 match, see? There you go, see, you're doing it. That's how you do it. But the problem is, you can't choose who to win the match. That's my issue.
Shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
So fun.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field
Yeah, but
line.
he's a heel.
Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I don't even know Orton. Orton is like a heel or a face.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
My show, he's a heel, but he's going to face.
Into the box now, Harold Castro.
Orton's gonna go to phase, because I think he's going to Raw. Before I'm having him go to phase, and then he's gonna go to my brother's show.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, that hit him.
Like,
Let's
what
hope
the
he's okay.
fuck?
No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit.
That's so gay.
Even though
Yeah,
that's an
wait.
infield
That's how
single,
you get a hit.
and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
He's 0 for 1 after
Now, what's
grounding
that?
out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead
Six
to count
points.
0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as the
Punch
first
is
pitch to
all you
him is
can't
swung
talk
on and
about.
missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah, but Andrade is okay. But fans don't like Andrade. I follow Andrade, like, I have my US champion, he just lost it. I just don't see him world champion material that much. I just don't see it.
This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Sometimes you need like a face to win that match.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch coming, here it is.
We have a tag team.
And it looks like a right-hander's got
On the
enough
line
to
that
throw in
you
the
said.
Tiger bullpen.
What's the main event? Fatal 4-way?
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
So it depends how what you have it set up as. I
Lifted
don't
in
know
the
if you
air
have
to
it set up
center.
as 9.
Mabin is there. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 23.
This man's in. Why is that the main event? You know, I think. Oh, see, I was on.
So
I had a good main
empty with
event,
one man
but
gone,
it's not
and
until
Michael
next week.
Chavis will step in at the plate. First
So I already
pitch of the
got a main
at-bat on
event for
its
next
way.
week, or one of the shows. And it's a 6-man tag team match, and who do you think should be in it? It's the OC
Right there, and it's quickly
versus the
0-2 now.
Usos, and the Uso partner is the person that's facing Styles. Look at
Don't be
that.
shocked if he goes right back out there.
That
If I'm a
messed
hitter,
up the
that's where
storyline.
I'm
That's how you
sitting.
do the
Everyone
match.
would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Well, you can't do it this week. You don't know who's facing
Ball and 2
Styles.
strikes.
You see, that's how you build.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch
You
on the
do
way.
my same, depends who it is. But
To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin.
I know what is going to first. It's gonna be lit.
Now in the box,
helping
Dustin
Jeff Hart.
Pedroia. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in
It's
this
just a
situation,
storyline
Matty. No
thing.
one on base
Cause
right
Sullivan
now. Try
and
and get
Ziggler's
something
on
up so
tag
you can
Jeff
drive
Hardy.
the
Next time I don't have like a
1-0
segment
the count.
with Ziggler interviewing with Will Sullivan, and then Randy Orton's gonna sit there and walk and show up and look at Sullivan.
And this winds
They'll
up
be like,
inside
"What are you
for a
looking
ball,
at?" or
2-0
something.
now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And then later, Will Sullivan and Ziggler's gonna tag Orton backstage. See, I just come up with ideas, cause I had to. The reason why I just come up with the idea, I don't have nothing planned for Orton, if I just find something. That's what you have
Hey,
to
it looks
do.
like this guy's going to work
Yes,
in
sir.
the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be
You know,
interesting to see
Styles
if
in
this
the
lineup
lottery
can
with
adjust to the way he pitches.
Daniel Bryan and Canes, and Daniel Bryan and Kane are tag team champions.
Pedroia waiting on the
Kane's gonna be on my
2-1.
show for a long time. I don't even know when I'm
There's a
planning to start
fastball
losing Kane
well off
again.
the plate inside.
I haven't been losing Kane that much
Alex
anyways.
Verdugo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now.
Ember
3-2.
Moon's probably losing tired
One
from
of the
Baby.
best ways to keep a guy
Fun Baby
uncomfortable
or
is to
Rumble.
pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
What match that gonna be
Stewart
in?
is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, you can't really do that because you don't have too many else. You don't have free play match.
Matt
We have a cell
Strom
match.
takes over to start the 6th inning on
You
the
put the raw
mound.
tag team in Hell in a Cell.
Number 55,
And then, you know, Styles match. And then. I mean, style match won't have to be in Hell in a Cell.
All set for the start
You
of the
can put the
inning. And
Intercontinental
standing in
sometimes.
is the
Depends
rookie
who's
third
fighting for the
baseman,
title.
Isaac Paredes.
It's like,
This
that's the
one doesn't
thing.
look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch
I
in
need
the
bunch
8th
to
and
fight.
9th inning.
1-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well
Fight
behind it with
obviously.
the swing.
But if I had the contender
No
match.
offer on that one.
Or you can fight
balls and a
Corbin.
strike.
There's plenty of people to fight.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall.
Wow.
For a ground rule double.
That's gay.
When you play in this
Oh,
park where
fuck.
the fences are shorter,
The ball
this is going
bounced
to
and hit the foul
happen more
post.
often than
And
any
they
other
count that a
ballpark.
ground rule double. Oh, fuck. I never seen that
Plate
before.
now, Nico Goodrum standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here.
But the ball
He went
can hit
down
the
on
net.
strikes in his first at bat.
And they don't rule a ground rule double. I'm like,
The 0-1 pitch.
Like what?
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curveball.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep. Not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Cameron Mabin stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Fucking up is not falling asleep. Been asleep this whole series. It's been shitty.
One and 2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline. He's got it. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Thank you.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers 1. So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. A 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Christian Vasquez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
There and then put Alan Cole with him.
6th inning.
Because the fans only right down the street era, and I see why. Because like the problem is, Bobby and Kyle Wiley are not people who fight for the title. They're unattached.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game.
There's not people you see fight Rain. If they fight Rain, Rain would just squash those two guys.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. That misses 1-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Team up will be in the 6-minute time.
New inning set to get underway, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Now batter.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to keep 2 men, maybe 3 men. Put some pressure on this defense.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Striding into the box, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
So you watch the range and makes it hard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He always goes.
Pitch takes off inside and it gets away.
Title.
Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Austin Romine is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
No plans you have for him.
A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Are you playing with Murphy?
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. One left for Detroit, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Speared on the dive. Got him.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Someone's like the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down
like
for
to
a
say
base
fighting
hit.
Seth Rollins to get Intercontinental title.
And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Josh Taylor is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Taylor has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Digging in and looking for more, Isaac Paredes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Cameron Mabin, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles.
How you
and a
keep
run
one
driven
fucking
in.
out?
Hit extremely hard, killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Brandon Workman enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Too high.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 23, Michael Chavis.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman C.J. Cron.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 0-1 delivery. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Fouled off.
Oh my god, dude. Hit this guy, he can buy everything off to piss me off. Like,
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Playing baseball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
The
As you can
100th
see
win
there,
this
he
season.
currently leads the AL in that department. Standing
best
in,
record in
Harold
baseball.
Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run
You
into
can't
0-2.
read the game, dog. That's why I don't make matches till I'm doing the
One out,
show.
nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that means I'm doing the new
Ball even
update
at
support
2-2.
the
Here it
DLC
is.
pass.
Line hard toward right center. And this is going to
Or
find the
the
gap
paint
and roll
scheme's
toward
not
the
out
bullpen
yet.
for extra
It's only the
bases.
Kevin Harvick scheme. I have to.
He'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
I know about that. They fixed homestead time of day. And on that
Standing
homestead,
in
good.
now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Draft effect
This is gonna be
slider
an interesting
online.
at bat.
The
I
fuck
think he
that
has
goes
to be
in.
pitching for a strikeout here, so
Two
we'll see
new
what kind of
customs.
sequence he uses.
It's like scheduled.
Rounded down the third baseline.
New scheme.
Throw on to first
The
will be
two
in
custom
time, and now
schemes
the
are
Tigers
like
are down
the
to their final out.
custom
Not a lot you
system.
can do with
You
that
put
pitch.
colors
That fastball
like
just
two.
ate him up inside and gets the soft
And constant
grounder
front
for the
side,
out.
same thing. No, it's in what my car
Ready for
is.
another
When my
shot
car,
now.
you can like
Kristen
change the
Stewart
stuff.
comes to the plate as the last chance
That's
for
why they
his
add
side.
new
2
stuff.
out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here comes the 1-0. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Popped him up. Chavis moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation where the team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
4-2 the final score today. The Red Sox get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division, not a surprise. Colin McHugh gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Daniel Norris couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Brandon Workman gets a 4-out save, his league best 50th of the season.
There's a TV
So that just
screen
about does it for
in the
Mark
middle.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
With the
entire
front
crew.
strap.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I saw this, so I noticed it.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 11.